Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of Giant Killers on Football Manager 2016. Since last episode where we won both our games against Salernitana and Crotone, we've been in pretty good form. We've only managed one defeat and one draw. The rest of the three games have been victories. And we started off with a 0-0 draw against Empoli. This was a televised game. I think Empoli was something like 6th in the table, something like that. We drew 0-0, pretty good result away from home. We then followed that up with a 2-0 victory over Atalanta. Philip Wutka getting himself a brace, finally scoring some goals for us. We then lost 2-0 to Benevento, which was quite disappointing given the run of form that we were on up until then. I thought this was going to be the point where the tactics started to fail on me, but next match we went on and won 3-2 against Bari. Sayad, Amadio and Dirk, the goal scorers for us. And the final game that we've just played was against Avellino, and we won that 2-1. Coming back from a goal down, Hassan Sayad grabbing himself a brace. Today's two matches are against Parma, who currently sit in 13th, and Perugia, who are 16th. The Serie B table looks like this. So you can see we're 18th. We are 3 points clear of safety. With about how many games to go? 12 games to go. So that 47 point mark is what we want to reach, which is 14 points away. So hopefully we can do it, and hopefully we can get further towards it in this episode. So this is the lineup that we're going for. Same formation as last episode. Kelly is in goal, Rapisada at right back, Janssen, De Benedictis and Dibkia are the centre backs, with Kieran Freeman on the left. Itri and Scowen are our centre midfielders, Acosti on attacking right midfield, Sayad on attacking left midfield after his brace in the last game. Hopefully he can continue with that, and then Wutka up front. Hopefully he can grab himself a few more goals. You can see he's got 5 so far this season. It'd be nice for him to get to double figures by the end of the season. That should probably cement our place in the league if he can do that. Parma are 5-4 favourites of this one. It's pretty close in the odds though. We're 7-4, draws 11-5. Parma's key man is Cephas Malili. He has scored 14 goals in 30 league appearances so far this season. He's got an average rating of 7.12 in the league, valued at £1.4 million. He is he's a Swiss national, 27 years old. Who's played for anyone big? He started out at Zurich and went to Palermo, but he seems to be doing well for Parma. He's got 89 goals and 187 appearances, which isn't too bad, especially for a target man. And then our key man is Alberto Itri, the loan signing from Napoli. He has played 6 times for us and he's got an average rating of 6.92 in the league. Overall he's played 8 times, got 7.04 average rating, 1 player of the match award, no goals yet, no assists yet. He has picked up 5 yellow cards, so you can see the sort of player that he is. More of a ball-winning midfielder, as it shows in his role and duty section here. He's more of a ball-winning midfielder than a creative type, but he gets the job done. So they've got Gianluca Nico who's starting today. Obviously he was an amazing player for us, played 63 times for us, and then we sold him on. He was getting towards, but he's still getting towards the end of his career, but he appears to still be able to perform well. For Parma, he's got an average rating of 7.01 in all competitions. He's been there for 4 seasons. We sold him for £245,000. That was at the end of that was when we got relegated from Serie B, actually. But he hasn't recreated the form that he was in when he was with us. 7.1 and 7.17 is what he managed. He hasn't managed to do that so far for Parma. And the other former Alessandria player is Vedran Seliak, the right back, who only actually played 3 times for us. So yeah, he's doing a lot better at Parma. Sold him for £91,000 though, so not too bad. So I've assertively told the lads that I want them to pick up from where they left off last time out, and I've also told each position that I have faith in them, and the majority of the team look happy and seem motivated. Yet to register a shot on goal so far today. Hopefully we can do something here. Rapisada's got the ball on the right wing. Gets tackled though, and Itri wins it back brilliantly. Rapisada's got it again. Plays it central to Benedictus. Now it's Scowen. Janssen. Long ball to Sayad. Knocked on towards Wutka, but it's won by the defender, and now it's a possible attack for Parma. Basoli, the long ball forward. Janssen intercepts well, and Scowen's got it now. Acosti with the ball on the right hand side. Can he create something for us? We need someone to be creative. Like I said, no shots. Almost half an hour into the game. Acosti's won the ball back. Now it's Wutka. Wutka's through on goal, but it's blocked, and Acosti's got it again. Can he cross it? It's Acosti. That was a brilliant tackle from them. I thought it might have been a penalty. Not to be. Still no shot on goal for us though. Rapisada with a throw in. Itri back to Rapisada. Rapasada plays it central towards Scowen, but he loses the control of the ball. Dipkia wins the ball in the air though. That's fallen to Fiola for Palmer, now to Basoli. Great tackle from Itri. He is just on fire today. Acosti with the ball on the right. Can he get a ball? And he can. Woodke's there. Easy goal. 1-0. Philip Woodke against the run of play. We've managed to score, but it's offside. Oh, that's annoying. I did not see the offside flag raised at all. Obviously, it's in 2D, but you can see the linesman stop. It's too excited. So half-time, 0-0 still, but we have arguably been the poorer side. We are going to say keep going out there and you can still win today. Performance-wise, only 2 players really that aren't on form. Woodke, who scored that offside goal, so I'm going to keep him on. And Acosti, who's probably been one of our most creative players from the 2 highlights that I've seen. I don't really know why they're so low in the ratings. No one really concerns me in the fitness. So we'll continue into the second half and hopefully we can create a few more chances and possibly nick a victory. If not, a 0-0 draw. I'd take a 0-0 draw. We are going to make a change of 64 minutes into the game, still 0-0, and we've still only got 1 shot on goal throughout the entirety of the game. We're going to switch Acosti to the left wing and we're bringing Syed off for Stein Dirks. It was a toss-up between Syed and Woodke coming off, but Woodke scored that offside goal, so that suggests that he can score if he gets given the opportunity, and also Syed is in poor shape fitness-wise. Woodke's ratings now dropped to 6, so I think it is time for him to come off, unfortunately. I did think he might be able to have an influence on the game, but it's not to be, so we're switching Acosti up to the striker. Mitrita's coming on for Philip Woodke, and we've got just over 15 minutes left. I think I'll keep it like that. No. The centre midfielders have all been playing pretty well. Yeah, we'll keep it like that. Contessa with the throw in for Palmer. Scowen heads it away. Dirks has got it now. Can we launch a late attack? Dirks, long ball forward, intercepted by Contessa. Scowen gets it though. Knocked on towards Mitrita, the substitute. Well, one of them anyway. Gives it to the other substitute, Dirks. Dirks with a lot to do from there. He gives it back to Rapasada. Scowen's got it centrally now. Scowen back to Rapasada on the right. Rapasada running down the wing, crosses it in. Acosti's there, but that's blocked by the defender and cleared it into corner for us with 3 minutes left of normal time. Dirks crosses it in. Crocchiati clears it. Mitrita's got it though, on the edge of the box. Nearly lost it there, gets it back. Mitrita through to Acosti, but it's cleared and it's out again. Nico kicking it out of play, and that's a throw in for us. We're piling the pressure on. And we're almost into injury time. And we're going to make our final change, and we're going to bring on Joaquim Alves for Henrik Dipkia. Dipkia on a yellow card would be very, very silly for him to get a second yellow card so late on in the game, so it's just to make sure he doesn't get sent off. Last play of the game, Freeman with a throw in. Acosti's in the box, he crosses it in, but nobody's there. Contessa clears it. Rapajic, we used to have him, he's playing for Palmer. I'll have to have a look at him after the game. I didn't realise he was playing for Palmer. That's full time. Referee's whistle blows. 0-0 draw. And we were very lucky to get a draw today. Obviously that offside goal would suggest that we were playing well, but not really when you look at the stats. I'm going to say they were unlucky today. I don't want to harm the morale in any way. So Boris Rapajic, if you recall, we signed on a free. He had been at Hajduk of Croatia. He played 12 times for us, scored 4 times and got 1 assist, an average rating of 6.89, which is his best average rating of his career so far. He's been at Parma for 2 years. We sold him to them for £80,000 and he doesn't look to be doing that well for them. He's actually now only valued at £26,500. So I think we got the best out of him. Hopefully he doesn't go on to be some sort of world beater. So we made 2 changes to the lineup from the Parma game to this game against Perugia. Joaquim Alves comes in at centre of defence for Henrik Dipkia, who's suspended for picking up 5 yellow cards this season. And Stein Dirks is the other man to come in to the squad in place of Philip Woodke, who had a disappointing 6 match rating last time out. We are actually 4-5 favourites for this one. A draw is 2-1 and Perugia 3-1. It's a very close in terms of the league standings. Perugia are 17th, we are 18th. 35 points for Perugia, 34 for us. Victory today obviously takes us above them. Hopefully we can do that. Josh Scowen is our key man, the ball-winning midfielder apparently. I think he's more of the creative type in our central midfield pairing of Scowen and Itri. And Perugia's key man is their goalkeeper, Vid Belic. So I've told the lads that teams such as ours should be winning this match without any problem at all. Hopefully they understand that and perform as they should on the field. First chance of the game, and it looks like it's going to go to Perugia. Trini has the ball, gives it to Zebli. And Zebli tries to get past his defender, he shoots, and that's gone in somehow. I don't know what the goalkeeper was doing there. Zebli has scored. Pierre Zebli with his 16th goal of the season, and a boring game has just become annoying. It's 1-0 to Perugia. Parisi with a throw-in. That's actually our former player Agatino Parisi. I didn't realise he was playing for Perugia today. Gives it to Buzzi. Buzzi's advancing through the field, but Acosti intercepts the pass there. Now, Perugia have got lots of men behind the ball, but Acosti finds Syed on the left. Syed passes it to Freeman, the left back. He gives it back to Syed. Syed just coming into the box now. Syed gives it to Scowen. Through to Syed, he shoots, and it's just wide from Hassan Syed. That was better though. So we go in at half-time, 1-0 down. Very disappointing, a very dull first half, in all honesty. And I'm going to get aggressive and question where their passion is. It seems to have done the trick. A few players that I might look into taking off, Dirks, Alves and De Benedictis, but most of them seem motivated, so we'll see how they pick up their game in the second half. Stein Dirks appears to have picked up a knock, which is unfortunate. We're going to have to take him off and bring on Philip Wuttke. Hopefully the fact that I dropped him today will give him some encouragement to try and prove to me that I was wrong, and hopefully score an equalising goal for us. Incidentally, I have switched our mentality to a more attacking focus. Hopefully that'll help as well. Like I said, very dull game, not many highlights at all, and hopefully it's going to pick up. Less than 20 minutes to go, I'm going to make another change, and I'm going to switch Acosti to the left like I did in the last game. We're going to take Syed off, and we are going to bring on Ainut Matrita, and we're also going to take off Alberto Itri and bring on Stefano Mardio. Don't want Itri to get sent off. I do realise we've got lots of players in yellow cards, but Itri is probably the more likely candidate to get himself sent off, apart from De Benedictis. We're deep into injury time. This is going to be our last chance if we can do anything with it. Rabasada, that's an awful ball. Zebli intercepts easily. Scowen wins it back. Acosti's got it. We've got about 5 seconds to do something. Alves with the ball forward to Freeman. Can we cross it in? Have we got time? Wuttke! It's in! It's an equaliser! Right on the 93rd minute, Philip Wuttke with his 6th goal of the season. Freeman with the ball in. I didn't think we were going to get time to finish the highlight, yet we have, and we've managed to steal a draw at the death. It's normally this happening against us. We're normally winning and someone equalises in the final minute, but we've actually done it to someone again. Not again, but we've actually done it to someone for the first time, and there's the full-time whistle, and it's 1-1, and it's a vital point. Absolutely vital. We should be winning that. We're very lucky to get away with that. Not good enough. Despite the ecstasy of scoring a late equaliser, I'm not happy with the performance. What a relief. Right, so that leaves us still in 18th. We haven't moved anywhere in terms of league position. We are 2 points closer to our points target of 47, and we're 3 points clear of the relegation zone still. So a lot to play for in the next 10 games. So that is it for this episode. We've gone 4 games unbeaten now, 2 wins, 2 draws, and next time we are going to have a match against Spezia, who are currently 6th in the table, and San Benedetese, who are 16th. That one is going to be a vital one. There's a few games coming up that are also going to be very important to how our season's going to end. First game that we've got offline that I will be playing is against Frosinone, who are 10th in the league. Then we've got Ascoli, who are on 21st, and Matera in 20th. 2 teams that are in the relegation zone currently, and we definitely need to beat those 2. But like I said, we'll be back with the Spezia and San Benedetese games in the next episode. That is it for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Feel free to leave a comment below. Subscribe to my channel, get all my content when it comes out. and I'll see you next time.